It was a quiet evening when Fiona, Benny, and Lulu arrived at the edge of Moonlit Marsh, a mystical place where fireflies filled the night with a soft, magical glow. But something was wrong. The fireflies that usually lit up the marsh were nowhere to be seen. Fiona, frowning, "The fireflies are missing. Without them, the animals of the marsh will get lost in the mist." Benny nods. "The marsh is full of winding paths. Without the fireflies, it'll be hard for anyone to find their way." Lulu, grinning, "Then let's find out where they've gone. Maybe they're hiding somewhere." As the trio ventured deeper into the marsh, the mist grew thicker, swirling around the trees and the marshy paths. The usual glow of the fireflies was gone, and the forest animals were struggling to find their way through the darkness. Fiona, concerned, "The fireflies must have left for a reason. We need to figure out what's keeping them from lighting up the marsh." Benny, frowning, "But it's so dark in here. How are we supposed to find our way?" Lulu, excited, "Look, there's a trail of glowing mushrooms over there. Maybe they can lead us to the fireflies." Lulu was right. There was a faint trail of glowing mushrooms leading deeper into the marsh. The trio followed the trail, hoping it would lead them to the source of the problem. After following the glowing mushroom trail, the trio arrived at a hidden grove in the heart of the marsh. There they met Willow, a wise old tree nymph who was the guardian of the fireflies. She sat in the center of the grove, her branches glowing softly in the moonlight. "Willow, sadly, the fireflies have fled the marsh because the magic of the silver mist tree is fading. Without the tree's light, the fireflies can no longer glow." Fiona, concerned, "What's causing the tree's magic to fade?" Willow nods seriously. "The Nightshade Vines have taken root around the silver mist tree. Their magic is draining the tree's light, and the fireflies are losing their glow." Benny, frowning, "Nightshade vines? Those sound dangerous." Lulu, grinning, "Don't worry, we'll help. We just need to get rid of those vines, right?" With Willow's guidance, the trio made their way to the silver mist tree, a towering tree in the middle of the marsh, known for its silvery, glowing bark. But the tree was covered in thick, dark nightshade vines, which pulsed with a faint purple light, draining the tree's magic. Fiona, determined, "We need to clear the vines so the silver mist tree can glow again." Benny nods, pulling at the vines. "These vines are tough, but if we work together, we can pull them away." Lulu, grinning, "I'll start with the smaller ones. Let's get this tree glowing again." Working together, the trio began pulling the nightshade vines away from the tree, untangling the dark magic that had wrapped around its glowing bark. As they worked, they noticed a soft glow returning to the tree. As the last of the nightshade vines was pulled away, the silver mist tree began to glow brightly, its silvery light spreading across the marsh. The fireflies, drawn to the tree's restored magic, returned to the marsh, filling the night with their glowing light. Willow, smiling, "You've done it. The magic of the silver mist tree is restored, and the fireflies have returned." Benny, sighing with relief, "The marsh is glowing again. Now the animals won't get lost." Lulu, bouncing happily, "Look at all the fireflies. It's like a glowing party." Fiona, grinning, "Together, we can solve any problem." With the fireflies lighting up the marsh once more, Fiona, Benny, and Lulu smiled, knowing they had brought light back to the moonlit marsh. And with their latest mystery solved, they set off to see what new adventures the forest had in store. The story teaches children about the importance of teamwork and persistence. Even when things seem dark and uncertain, working together and never giving up can bring light back to the world.